So this is how it pretty much went with, like, you know, he said hi to a lot of them, but with the 3 other ones that I'm not reading here, that's how it went with them? Like that type of talk?
Basically, and then it would like either just die off or the subject would change, or I would like not. I would like I would like catch that kick and then be like, all right, this is not stupid, and delete it. Or
So those other girls that, you know, you asked for those type of pics for, do they send any of that, like the 2 other ones?
no.
No. What do they say when you would ask?
Just they're not doing that.
Okay. And I assume, like, you didn't, like, keep pushing it? Okay. Well, see, I mean, yeah, see, it's not, like, the worst. So on Facebook, they'll talk with each other. You said here it would be fun playing with each other in the tub. She said, how? And you said, my finger.
I don't even remember the Facebook one because honestly, I haven't used Facebook Messenger in quite a while.
Okay, so you kind of went with the Instagram one, not the Facebook? I mean, because I kind of see you nodding at some of this stuff. I mean, what's ringing a bell here?
Some of it rings a bell, some of it's like, I don't remember that conversation.
Yeah, no, like, I'm not expecting you to be, like, Einstein and shit, like, but I mean, yeah, that's true. But I mean, does this Emily girl kind of, do you just kind of remember escalating stuff a little bit too far with her?
Probably.
Okay, well, I mean, I know you're been very honest so far, but probably isn't exactly like a definite answer, you know, I mean.
Without reading the full conversation, like I can't tell you how it ended.
Oh yeah, no, I'm not saying like how it ended, but you just kind of remember this girl trying to talk to you, you talking to her, that's all.
Not 100% aside from what you're telling me.
Okay, so what I read these kind of ring a bell.
Not really, but I'm trying to, and it's not. Yeah, I mean, how long was that? When was this?
This was started in March, ended around October.
Of last week? No, I honestly don't.
Okay. So what do you remember about the 13 and the 14-year-old that talked to you? I mean, you said those were the other 2.
I mean, some conversations stick out other than others. I don't know.
Okay.
Others.
So those ones stuck out to you. Do you remember their names by chance? Were they American?
I think British.
Okay.
Maybe.
Okay.
I mean, it's hard telling on social media when you're not using words, you don't know their accent.
Right. So, did they ever video call you?
No.
Okay. So he said, yo. Then 5 months later, he said, I wish I could see you in a bikini. And she says, hi, Kiki, you're back. So I guess there was a little drop-off between spring to summer. He said, hey, and she says, why did you block me? And you said, don't know by mistake, maybe. So you did block Emily at one point on Instagram. Okay. Why'd you block her?
More than likely, just one of those, what the fuck am I doing? And then blocked it. Like, you know, best way to end it is just get away from it.
Yeah.
If you follow me
So
first.
you've done this multiple times with younger ladies under 18 when you realize what you're doing, then you end up blocking.
Realize where I'm going with the conversation and kill it, yeah.
Okay. So I mean, when I asked you, I said, hey, so you ended up blocking Emily, you're like, yeah, that was pretty definite. I mean, I think it kind of is ringing a bell that you took responsibility and ended up, doing the right thing with this, which, that's what I'm trying to figure out, like, can we get on the right path here? And I think you are actually remembering this because, this.
I mean, I am, but I'm not at the same time.
Yeah, like I understand you don't, at 5 p.m. on July 7th,
Hi, pick up the mark? Trains on Uber.
The handy items you forgot, plus handy free delivery. Sign up to Delivery Plus and start living that plus life.
man when you've got pillow talk.
Hold on, sorry. Come on, what are you doing? Oh, for fuck's sake.
None of us remember what you said at that time, if you said anything, but I think you gotta remember this 11-year-old Emily talking to you, then you doing the right thing, take responsibility on blocking, and then, like you said, it relapses, and this is exactly what the chats indicate. So, I mean, you're kind of on par with what's... But that's my point. I think you are kind of remembering the Instagram stuff. Remember, you relapsed, went on Facebook, then blocked again.
Repeat cycle.
Mm-hmm. I mean, is that ringing a bell with her?
I mean, honestly, no. But obviously the conversation died off again.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I mean, if you're saying you talk like this and you're talking like this, I mean, it's just us going over it together. I mean, I really think that you did the right thing and remember blocking Emily. So,
myself.
well, I mean, there's always that, but I mean, you know, at least you're not going to meeting these girls, you know?
Yeah, oh god.
Right. So,
And I think
go ahead.
point's been made, obviously.
Yeah. Well, I just got to ask, so why do you think you hit her up again?
Curiosity killed the cat, I guess? I don't know.
Mm-hmm. So you said, what you do playing Barbies, how about you? Wish I could join you sling in bed. I'd rather play with you than the Barbies, though.
Can we move on from this? I'm getting what you're playing.
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to
Shut up, Peter.
embarrass you with these, but I mean, if you claim that, you know, these are all just non-memories to you, which I think you obviously remember blocking her and just kind of flirting with her. But I mean, if you don't, then I think I got to keep reading these to kind of refresh your memory, man.
For what? I mean, like, alright, so say I do remember, my memory's refreshed, now what?
But do you? I think you do.
But I mean, like, you keep on going, like, where are we going with this? Like, what's...
Well, I just kind of want to figure out, like, I mean, why was this sent to her? But if you claim to not remember a single one of these messages, I mean, I don't know what to really do but refresh, man. But I think you do remember, because you obviously remember blocking her. I mean, I'm not saying you remember saying yes and because I want to.
I'm saying, like, I necessarily wouldn't block her. I mean, obviously I blocked her, and I'm, you know, blocking her is the healthy pack,
Yeah.
the healthy thing to do, and then, excuse me, when I realized I forgot, like, that's my, like, in my mind, the save, like, I gotta get out of this, so I'll just block whatever conversation I'm in.
Yeah, but basically what we're trying to get at here is, man, either you remember Emily specifically blocking her, or there's been so much flirting with these people online. Okay.
It's just one of those where you suppress, you work your brain into forgetting as much as you can.
I know, because I know you don't want to be like this, dude. I know you don't. I know, and, you know, that's why I came here to talk to you, because if I felt like you take pride in this and you're just some sicko, then I wouldn't, you know, what's the point of even talking to you about it, you know what I mean?
No, it's an embarrassment, and when I do catch myself, it's like, what the fuck am I thinking? Why am I doing this? And like backpedaling, try to, you know, forget that I did it.
Right. Right. So, I mean, basically, we're talking about playing, you said, Mike, and and then, I mean, the messages died off, I think, in like, I want to say they died off in January or February on Facebook. I don't know. When do you?
Of this year?
Yeah, I think so.
I would say longer than that. I haven't used Facebook Messenger in quite a while, unless you've got it right there to prove me otherwise.
How many, I mean, was Emily the only one you talked to on Facebook Messenger, or were there others too? That were like younger? She was the only one? Okay. So you don't think it was February or January? You think it was before that?
I would have to say, yeah. It was
Okay. When do you think it was?
From,
I'm just asking, dude. I'm just asking.
you keep asking the same thing, though. It's like, I don't remember. Like, I don't honestly remember. It's been that long.
Yeah, well, I think you blocked her in October,
Okay.
but you also know Emily was the only one with Facebook Messenger, and you have it. You said you've used it. I mean, come on, man, it's all indicating you remember who this
I
is.
just use Facebook Messenger for friends and people that I follow. But in regards to this was the only one.
Okay, so you remember Emily being the only one on Facebook then?
Okay.
Do you?
Why?
I think it matters if you. I mean, I think it matters because there's how can there be accountability if you don't remember anything that happened? I was asking you.
I think I've proven accountability.
I agree, but I mean, I think, you know, you're kind of halfway with being accountable, halfway not. And look, I get this is hard to talk about, dude. But I don't expect you to just full out say, oh, this is everything I've done, this is all part. Because, dude, only a sociopath would do that. But I understand the wall, dude, and I totally get it. And it's because you're a human with real emotions, and that's something that I actually appreciate rather than, you know, you just being a Jeffrey Dahmer, just proudly proclaiming all of, you know, you're not Jeffrey Dahmer, obviously, but you know what I mean. But, I mean,
Disease, I fight every day.
Go for
yeah.
it.
And, you know, obviously I relapse, I fight it, I relapse, I fight it, I try to keep fighting it.
Yeah. It's, you don't look at it as a pride, you look at it as something that needs help, and I'm with you on that, man. So, but again, like, she says she's the only one on Facebook Messenger, I mean,
So do you offer help, or are you just here to put me out?
I'm not here to put you out, man. But yeah, there's absolutely a number I have to get help, 100%. So,
So can I get that number, or?
Yeah.
I don't feel like going any further.
oh, well, you don't have to, man. I'm not forcing you to be here, but I mean,
I mean, your point's been proven that I got a duck brain, and I go to social media. So, like, if you're offering help, you know, are you?
absolutely. But I mean, you know, I have other messages here on the Brandon.md account on Insta where you're, you know, talking about a 6-year-old. Where you're talking about a 6-year-old girl. I mean, how deep down the rabbit hole did it go? I mean, obviously, you know, 6-year-old. I mean, who's introducing this stuff to you, man? You didn't wake up one day and just decide you like 6-year-olds. How'd you get introduced to that stuff?
Not that, like, I don't know. That's just, I honestly, I don't know how to answer that one.
Were you ever addicted to?
I've seen my fair share of it.
Okay. Do you think you kind of went down that bad rabbit hole?
Wait,
Like, do you think you went down a bad rabbit hole?
probably.
Okay. So when did basically for you start to take a younger turn?
I'm done here. Like, I think you've proven your point.
But it's not about proving a point, dude. I'm not here to dump on you. Gotta understand, Brandon. I get, like, you've been through a lot of stuff with this type of stuff. Okay. And I understand when people have probably talked to you about this type of stuff, with messages or whatever, with evidence, whatever you want to call it, it probably haven't been the most helpful or anything. But you gotta understand, you know, I do want to give you help, but it really involves asking some tough stuff, dude. Like, truly. But again, if you don't want it, of course you can always just go in. But I mean, I'm trying to vouch for you, man.
Keep going when I've already asked you, like, if you're offering help to give me the help, like, what's the help?
How am I supposed to get you help when we don't even know anything?
That's for the professional psychiatrist, right?
Yeah, but the thing is, what can I even refer with you if, like, you know, every time the tough stuff comes, if the only thing that we really know is, yeah, I took stuff too far, but I'm claiming I don't even remember who Emily is, even though she's the only one on Facebook I message, or this type of stuff. Like, dude, I get it's uncomfortable, man. And look, it takes a real man to be out here, and you are a good dude. But look, man, your parents are still standing beside. They love you, man. They love you, okay? So don't cheat yourself. You know, it's not about me. I'm nobody to you. I'm Gordon. That's it. I'm Gordon Flowers. I'm nobody to you. After today, you're never, besides a link, right? After today, you're never going to see my face again, you know. You're going to have to go face them, you know. You look in the mirror every single day, right? Okay? You're not going to be happy with yourself. If you're truly not happy, okay. But if you're truly not happy with yourself, you know, obviously she's saying, can we be done? Yeah, it's hard. But you know what? It's not easy to, are you Catholic or something? Okay. Okay, but you know, it's just saying it's like not easy to just do an exorcism, right? I'm not Catholic, but you know, it's not easy to just say, okay, demons, get out, right?
Would be nice.
Yeah, I know. What, yeah, I know, but it's not a switch, man. You know it's not a switch. I mean, here you are 14 years later, right? And it is what it is. So, again, I don't want to embarrass you with this stuff that I have written out. That's why I wish we could just talk without this stuff. But it's like we have to. It's like we have to use it because we're not really on the same page sometimes. So I'm going to have to get Lynn to start to take a turn.
Respectfully,
I think people prejudge me on what they think I am versus who I am in reality.
When it's time to start your business, it's time for Shopify. Designed with easy to customize fees, so everywhere people shop, and never miss a sale with the world's best converting checkout. See why millions of businesses sell with Shopify. Start your free trial today.
This isn't the finish line. It's the point where the money raise starts to work for Cancer Research UK. Just like retirement, where your finish line is just the beginning. Standard Life, proud partner of Cancer Research UK's Race for Life.
Plan your stay at Marriott.com.
I'm done with this conversation. Like, if you have a referral to send me to, then I'll take that. Outside of that, I don't want to go anywhere. I'm done.
Well,
I feel like we're just going in circles here.
Oh, I don't really think it's circles. I just think that, you know, I just don't think that you're serious about what you're telling me.
I am serious, and the majority of these conversations, I tried really hard to forget and move on, and my mind trained my mind to it didn't happen.
But it did, and that's why we're here, man.
Right. And you keep going with it, like, I'm done. I don't want to keep going with this, like, I'm done.
But Brandon, like, you can be, of course, but you lied to me about Telegram. You lied to me about Telegram.
Okay. But
You lied to me about Telegram. It's not because you know I asked you where do you get the links from Instagram. Yeah, I know that proves right there it wasn't. Here I have you on it, and you know, Brandon, I hate to keep bringing this up, but again, dude, I'm not here to fight you, bro. I mean, I'm not saying that, you know, I'd help you over my mom if you were drowning, but I care about you enough to come here and talk to you about it, and I understand being combative, but I mean, you're commenting on a video, a little girl on Instagram, or just want to get the full vid. Okay? So I already know what I knew before I even got here that you were on Telegram into some bad shit. Now, were you producing these photos and images? No, you would never. Because you have a line. That's why I'm here to talk to you. There's some people that are too far gone and not even talk to. I don't care. Let them burn, right? You're not. Look, you're not some kid, but you're not 30. You're not 50. You know, it's not too late to turn this around. And I hate to say you lied to me about Telegram, but you're a human being. You did, though. So you got the links from Instagram, and all you weren't following in NFL and, live leaks on Instagram. You're following pretty much exclusively this. So that's what I'm trying to figure out, man. Because, yeah, you f***ed up earlier in your life, but it's also not fair the internet brought you back to this point. So, yeah, if you had no internet, sure you'd struggle with thoughts, but you wouldn't be doing this shit that can get you in some hot water again, you know? So these groups on Telegram, I believe you left them, sure, absolutely. But it wasn't. Unless it was with kids, but it wasn't. So who's putting out these images? Are these images or videos or both? How young are these girls going?
I'm done talking.
I mean, if you don't want to separate yourself from the true bad guys, that's okay. You don't have to.
I mean, if you're not going to give me a referral to someone to talk to,
Why should I give you? Why should I give you a referral if, like, every time shit gets real, when you know you get called out for something that wasn't true, why should I work to help you when I'm trying to figure out why people relapse on this type of stuff, man. You've got one, sure, but you're here 14 years later. Your arms have been crossed the whole time. Yeah, but I'm in shorts and t-shirts. I get it, man. You're not looking me in the eye. It's embarrassing. I know, dude. I know it is. There's a reason. I'm sorry. There's a reason why I wanted Dad to not be here, bro. Yeah, you don't need to go home. Now you can tell him whatever you want to tell him. You should tell him the truth. But I'm not going to hold you accountable for that. I'm just going to hope you get help. That's it. Can't do much besides that. But in the end, dude,
I would accept it. Feel free to turn to.
that's the thing. That's the thing. Like, you say you want to get help, all this stuff, but then it's like you obviously know you obviously know the crap you've seen on Telegram. I mean, here you are asking for a video of 2 kids on Instagram. Where can I find the full video? And your response to that isn't, oh yeah, I just, I got carried away. I had the stuff shown to me, displayed to me, like you said in the beginning. And yeah, Telegram's a terrible app. And I saw you said, yeah, you shouldn't be able to download it. Not just for anybody. That's not something I want to get into. But come on, man, you can watch the website, even on YouTube still, before they go full communist. Well, you can go to BitChute and watch that shit. Well, cleaned up as it's censored a lot. But come on, man, we have the same train of thought. I don't need another look. Honestly, I'm thinking bigger picture of how shitty the economy is. I don't want another fucking person out of work, bro. That's right. We have a country to save. That involves being accountable and basically make sure our future doesn't get harmed. So, I mean, come on, bro. What? I mean, we both know what we see on Telegram, but let's put it out in the air so it gets out of your body.
Why is this more important for me to say it on camera?
No, that's what you're worried about?
No, that's not what I'm worried about, but that's the feeling I'm getting, that you're trying to get me to see these things on camera.
Oh, well, if that's the case,
I mean, you've already got everything.
yeah, if that's the case, then, I didn't have to come talk to you. If the case is to burn you, then, I could just say, oh, hey, defender. It's that easy.
Yeah.
I don't have to